Hola everyone, it's me, Haxley, and today I'm joined with Jeff. Maya's taking a day off, working on her mental health, resting. So while she's away, Los Jefes will play. And today we are talking about Halo, episode 1 and 2, because we did not have a show last week. Alright, what are our general thoughts, non-spoiler thoughts about Halo so far? Are we enjoying it or not?
I definitely improved from how I was feeling the first episode. If we had a show last week, that definitely would have been a very long rant from me.
But things got better with episode 2.
Things got better with episode two.
Okay. So, I guess I'll just start with my background of Halo, which is almost non-existent. I did not have an Xbox growing up. I've only ever played Halo like a handful of times when I've been at other people's houses, and we'll just play like multiplayer. So I don't know anything about the story or the lore of Halo at all. So, going into this, I went into this completely blind. I know nothing about anything. I didn't know they were at war with an alien race. I don't know what I thought.
You didn't know they were at war with aliens. They said like the main thing is them fighting aliens when you play the game.
The main thing when I play the game is I'm shooting other players.
Oh, so you never even played single player like a little bit.
No, I don't have an Xbox. Why would I go to someone's house and play single player
Or
with
like
the?
firefight.
I don't know. It's just like one of those things where everyone gets a character. For all I know, they could have all been friends.
Oh my gosh.
But so yeah, we start off. I guess we'll go in. Overall, I thought it was okay for someone who does not know the story. I thought maybe the episodes are very long, maybe dragged out at some parts, but yeah, it was the first two episodes were okay.
If
I'll
you're
give
not
them a 6 out of 10.
aware, if you're not aware of the lore, the first episode is fine. If you really were like super cared about like the lore and played all the games, read all the book. I haven't read any of the books, by the way. So let me just put that out there. But if I have played a good amount of the games, if you did all that, the first episode was probably very like shocking to you, very jarring. It'll throw you off guard. That's what I'll say about that.
All right, ready to go into like the more spoiler talk about the episodes, what we thought about them.
Yeah. So the first episode, I even understanding what the show is trying to do now, thanks to episode two, I did not like episode one.
See, I don't know what they're trying to do at all. At first, I thought the girl was Master Chief. Like, oh, we're spending a lot of time with her. Is her village gonna get destroyed? She'll go out for revenge and become Master Chief.
I don't know who that girl is, but I don't like her character.
But no, her village got attacked and they get slaughtered. And then Master Chief shows up and saves the day. It's like, oh, who's this girl? I thought she was gonna be the main character. We'll have like a time jump where she's trained or something. I was completely surprised.
I think the first episode, he was doing like way too much in one episode.
Yeah, we got introduced this whole village, her friends, off exploring into the wood, and then out of nowhere, they're like blowing up in like the worst. Like they're like on being blown up like sci-fi style CGI effect blown ups.
It's very interesting that they do not really care about kids in this show. Like they killed off a lot of children in that first episode,
And we saw those kids like mangled bodies being blown up,
mowed down.
blood, their blood just splattering everywhere from the explosions. Yeah, they did not care about the kids. I don't even think the adults got murdered that badly. A lot of them
No,
just we didn't see their deaths or they got stabbed. We wasted our explosion budget in like the first 10 minutes.
the CGI wasn't too great, anyways. But I did appreciate some of the stuff they did. Like the armor sound was pretty nice. Like
I
a
was
lot
very
of the sounds
confused
they
on
got
why
straight from the game.
their bullets did not seem to have much effect on the alien armor. And then when like the Spartans, that's what they're called, showed up, a lot of them were using the same sort of weapons, and they were doing a lot better job.
I think they were just aiming better, more precise, but I don't know.
Okay, I was like, they're using pretty similar weapons. I feel like there should be not a big difference unless they start punching or something.
I just don't think the rebel fighters were like getting good shots off. Is probably more so
Okay,
what it was.
I was like, kind of disappointed we didn't see a banshee or like a laser sword.
We did see an energy sword.
We did.
Yeah,
I didn't notice it.
we saw an energy sword, and there was a banshee. That's what the
I
guy
didn't.
flew away on.
Did they fly away in a ban? I thought. Okay, maybe.
I mean, I think so. Or did they say a phantom? I don't know. But it looked like a banshee to me.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't remember seeing like a purple thing that just flies into the sky.
There definitely was. I know that for a fact. when that one alien escaped after they activated the stone, he flew away on the purple thing. And you see,
Okay, maybe I wasn't paying attention to that scene because I did. Because like, oh, this is a long episode. I'm not gonna pause it, and so I would just like let it play while I walked away, got popcorn or water or something.
oh yeah, but like all in all, I didn't like the first episode. I felt like there was just way too much going on. Like they established the USNC is corrupt already, which I guess is fine. You know, if you want to do that, it's more of like a back end of the arc kind of thing to do. You know, they introduced the Covenant, they introduced the Spartans. Master Chief is taking off his helmet. Like I was just like, okay, there's a
They're
lot of
trying to kill the
reveals here.
girl after she like just survived her village getting slaughtered.
Yeah, the escalation of events in episode one was very
Why are
intense
they trying to kill her again?
because she wouldn't like. It's basically about what she said that she threatened to like say the Covenant was a lie. It was all propaganda unless she got freedom for her country. And
I
I
was
was like,
confused on why she was saying that though. Like, why is she saying the Covenant lies and propaganda? Didn't like those Spartans just like save her life?
I guess they expand upon it more on episode two, but the USNC I guess is corrupt.
But it's not like they didn't show up and didn't help them, right? Like
Yeah,
they
it's not like
they
the
got
Spartans
there.
didn't show up and help.
So what does the girl mean?
But
Like this?
remember, again, they explained it more in episode two. She does hate the Spartans, so
Yeah, but you would think after like they saved her life, she would change her mind.
yeah. I mean, you know,
'Cause it
she was
seems like
going.
this is something that needs to be elaborated on, that she hates them from before the event because like they did show up and fight back. So it seems like she has a past of hating them.
Like
I don't know
yes,
what her past of hating them is.
we know the past now.
Okay.
We know why she hates them, but again, I didn't really like her character. Just don't think she really meshes well, and it's yeah.
All
And
right.
like I feel like she brings a big young adult feel, and I'm actually over that genre. So
I don't know. I feel like she's taking on the role of like the Robin in the comic books, where she's supposed to be like the reader or the watcher, learning about things as we go along.
yeah, I don't need that.
Jeff is a big boy. He can relate to the Spartan and not to like the little girl.
Yeah, I don't need to relate to a younger character anymore. I'm good. I kind of just want like a good Halo show. I don't need excess drama.
All right. Anything else we have to say about any of this?
On the first episode, no.
Okay. What about the second episode where they get
Oh well,
to
actually, I will say this about the first episode: the actress who plays Halsey, phenomenal.
who's that?
The doctor,
The doctor. Okay.
yeah, or like yeah, you know the scientist, the blonde
The scientist
scientist.
who went to the council meeting talking about clones or
Yeah,
something. Okay.
she did doing a great job in her role.
I don't know. I didn't see anything like spectacular. Like okay, she got warned not to mention anything about her projects or Cortana, which I don't know what that is. She mentioned other stuff. I didn't see her do too much.
I think it's more highlighted in episode two, her acting, but like
Mm.
in the first episode, I think she did a good job representing her character. I think she plays her character well.
Okay, compared to like her video game counterpart, you mean?
Yeah,
Okay, I don't know anything about this to know if she's doing her job well or not. Like the scenes I saw, okay, but I wouldn't say anything spectacular about her acting. But if you're talking about her portraying a character, I can't say anything about that.
yeah. I think she's doing a great job with her character. Honestly, and it's weird. I hate to say this. So the guy who's playing Master Chief, perfectly fine, you know. But like his voice is just. I think after playing Halo like so many years, his voice is so much like higher than Master Chief's that it's just so off putting every time he talks.
I can see that. So would rather have someone playing him who sounded more similar to Master Chief?
I mean, it doesn't really matter. It's just like a jarring thing. Like it just catches me off guard. It
You're
doesn't
just
really
too used
matter.
to this. The same guy
I
playing him for like over a decade is now different.
Yeah, like I'd rather him just keep doing his voice rather than through his worst like Master Chief impression. But otherwise, you know, it was fine. It's just it was jarring at first hearing him talk. I was like, oh my gosh, put your helmet back on. You know what I mean? But that's about it.
All right, episode 2. They go to this planet, and apparently Spartans are not very well liked. And he just like pushed this heavy like tow truck aside with like his
Yeah,
hand.
I was sitting there and I was like, yeah, you have these super soldiers that like the world knows about who are literally is like one versus like 1,000 people is like slaughtered armies and all that. Let's put a forklift in front of him to stop him.
I
That'll
didn't
show.
realize they were that strong. I assumed they had like some enhancements, but
Well, you never seen it even when playing in a multiplayer game. They like flip the vehicles
I don't know. Maybe I guess. I mean,
relatively
I just thought
easily.
that's like a video game thing. I feel like I could do that in like lots of video games. Just have a car flip if I need it.
No, they're super. They're super strong. They're like Captain America's.
Okay, but yeah, we are on this planet. He meets his old friend. Is this a character from the games or stuff too?
I don't know. I can't remember.
All right. Well,
I couldn't get over the fact that he looks like Dave Chappelle.
I guess he does look like Dave Chappelle.
He looks so much like him. I had to like double check the cast list, and I was like, I know it's not Dave Chappelle. Obviously, it's another very good actor, but like, I was just so confused at first. I was like, what the hell was Dave Chappelle in the show? I feel like I would have heard about that.
I don't know. I wouldn't heard
It's like
anything.
he
I
even
wasn't paying
sounds like him.
attention
Is
to
the
the show.
thing too. So
But yeah, we meet his friend, and they take this pyramid thing that Master Chief stole from the ruins,
the
and they take it
artifact,
to some crazy guy.
who looks familiar. I don't know what I've seen him in, but he looked very familiar.
And yeah, it looks like Master Chief is a chosen being or something, and it looks like the aliens already have their own chosen being, so he's another one. Is this a thing from the games with like him being a chosen person?
I don't know. Maybe one of the ones I didn't play. He was a chosen person in maybe four.
Okay, so what are we expecting here? What's going on? You tell me.
What am I expecting? I
Yeah,
have no
because I
idea
have no idea where
because
this
they're
is going.
starting from like a different like part in like his story, so I have no idea where they're going with this. To be
Okay,
honest,
where would you want this to go?
I don't even know.
Like, is there the potential for Master Chief to side with the aliens and go against
Hell no.
the corrupt Spartans or whatever
He's
company you
not going
call
to side with the Covenant. The Covenant whole thing is the eradication of humans.
them? I mean, they have a human person there, don't they?
Yeah, but they don't consider her human or something like it was some weird thing with her.
You don't think they can just change their thing, like?
No,
Because those aliens look cool, and I'd rather him work with them.
to eradicate humans.
Maybe they have a different purpose. Maybe they just don't like these corrupt humans.
No, I'm pretty sure the purpose is still that they eradicate humans, and they don't know the humans are corrupt. Actually, they just came in and started killing and glassing planets, which was a nice bit of lore that I'm happy to introduce. The whole glassing whole planets.
Okay. Well, where do you want this to go? Because I want him working with the aliens because the aliens look cool.
Honestly, I just want to focus more on the war against the Covenant and less about the USNC.
Okay.
But I am looking forward to seeing Cortana pop up at some point.
What is this girl doing in all this?
Who?
I
The
don't
little
know.
girl?
The little girl that's with Master Chief.
I don't know. I don't care.
Will
I don't
she
want to see.
become a master as well?
No, maybe. I don't know. I hope
I feel like
not.
she has to do something.
Yeah, she's there
Or
to
are they
be
just gonna
a
leave her
morally
on some
grounded
random
character,
planet?
maybe. Huh?
Like she has to do something, or are they just gonna leave her on some random planet for us to forget about?
I hope so. I don't think she adds anything to the story.
I don't think she has anything either because I really thought there will be a time gap and she is Master Chief. And that proved to be completely wrong. So I have no idea where any of the thing is going with this girl.
So what it does seem like is that the story is a little earlier on in Master Chief's thing because he hasn't received Cortana yet. But I could be wrong. Don't quote me on it. I'm like misremembering all the games and stuff. So
I mean, I don't play the game, so I can't tell you if you're wrong or not.
I'm about to just go on like a 2 week binge of playing all the game story mode and see what I can tell you. Actually,
Okay. Well, you have till the next week. Is this a Friday show? When does this drop?
it's a Thursday.
Thursday show? Okay. Well, you still have till Monday to tell our show to watch it. All right. So that's it.
Yeah, I mean that's it. Like I said, the second episode, I honestly will give like an 8 out of 10. I feel like it did a lot better, flow wise. It felt more consistent. There wasn't too many randomly shocking scenes. Like we didn't have the whole army uh, approaching Chief's ship, or them trying to take the oxygen out of his plane to kill him,
Mm-hmm.
or
I agree.
like them.
I think the second episode was better.
Because it was just there wasn't a lot of random escalation.
Yeah. No random, just like super CGI explosions. No getting to know like characters who only get like 2 minutes of combined screen time. Yeah.
Mhm.
I guess that's our show on Halo episode 1 and 2. Let us know how you feel down in the comments and go ahead and follow me over on my other social medias over on Twitch, YouTube, TikTok, Twitter, Instagram at HaxleyGV. And Jeff will be around and doing his thing.
I will say this: I do wish they use the original Halo intro for the intro. Missed opportunity.
I guess it is a missed opportunity. That's a very iconic one. So someone who's not played Halo games, I know that theme.
I know the directors and such. They were like, "Oh, we didn't really want to use any of the game or book information like that. Like we used some of it, but we didn't want to do it like that." And I was like, "Man, this is the first Halo series we got. You might as well at least, well, it's not the first Halo series we got, but like this is one of the biggest budget ones we got. Like you might as well go with it as best as you can,
Or at least just not admit that.
yeah, or just not say that."
But yeah, that's our show.